We are entering fall, a fresh, crisp chapter all its own, and it's a natural time to warm up and cozy up your space. My next guest says it doesn't take an overhaul, just a few smart swaps will make your home feel inviting and warm. Whitney Reynolds from Hue Hem is here in studio today to show us a few ways to nestle into the 3 rooms we use the very most. Thank you for being here. It's great to meet you.
Great to meet you.
Fall, it's a good time, isn't it?
To
get cozy, pull out texture, and just sink into everything that's home.
Yeah, it's great.
You have 3 swaps we can make in, as I said, the 3 most used rooms of the house. Let's start with the heart of the home, the kitchen. How can we qualify the kitchen?
So I think the easiest thing that we can do for our kitchen is start with swapping out our kitchen towels.
Okay.
Hang them on a hook, hang them on a piece of hardware, but just like bring in some really nice textures, subtle patterns, organic colors. So we like these Libico linen hand towels.
Beautiful.
Yeah, they have a really great hand, really nice organic textures in there.
Okay.
The next I would say is just think about your open shelving and your display space. And making sure that that's bringing in those colors, but also being somewhat functional. So, you know, fall is a great time for gathering, so keeping these trays really accessible, but having fun colors in there helps bring in those color tones.
Just stacking it how you have with those tones and the beautiful glassware, it sets the mood.
Thank you, yeah. And this, we've got this like amber colored glassware carafe. It comes with a tumbler here, so you can have a nice drink in there, some water.
Yeah.
And then we've got these hand-cut crystal glassware that have this really lovely, like subtle yellow texture.
Oh, wow, that's an art piece.
Yeah, so we're having like colors that come in that are not overly in your face fall.
Yeah. But
still really warm, still bringing in those fall essence. And the last thing I would say is just think about, again, your display space and think about bringing ways in to bring artwork that is still relevant. So we love this cookbook. We think it's so beautiful.
It is gorgeous, and I love that you're thinking of cookbooks as art.
Right? And you can have it open to your favorite harvest recipe. You can have it closed, but displaying it like this is a functional piece of art, which we think is awesome.
I think one of the best giftables as well, because beautiful books like this can cost a pretty penny, but when on display, they're appreciated both visually, and then of course, if we're actually cooking from them, we can appreciate what's inside too. Okay, let's slide into the living room where we will be spending more time as the temperatures get cooler. Give us 3 swaps there, if you would.
Yeah, so thinking about fall, it's all about layering. So you want to layer your fashion. Yeah. We want to layer with the home as well. So we start with talking about the pillows. We start with our largest one here. We're bringing in this really lovely, like nubby, natural texture. And then we're going to our medium pillow. We're contrasting that with like a nice leather in a larger pattern. Yeah. And then we're bringing in another pattern in our smallest pillow that's maybe like a medium texture that kind of brings everything together.
So pretty. While
introducing like the greens and the blues there. So it just brings everything together. And then we really like to layer with these blankets.
This is luxurious.
We've got this, isn't it the best?
Yes, bury me in this.
We've got this really great, luscious Lola blanket. It's super lush. It's also super warm. Yeah. So on those cozy days, it's gonna be really nice. You can hang it over the arm of a chair or a sectional, but then there's still like warmer days in the fall. So bringing in ways that we can have blankets with that as well. Like this is another Libico linen throw. Again, great texture, great hand, but it's got that lighter feel to it. So on those warmer days, you're cozying up with that.
All right, a quick 30 seconds. The third room we'll talk about is the bedroom, which you say should feel like a retreat anytime, but especially in the cooler season. And the texture, the layering applies to the bedroom as well. You also like lighting a candle and maybe swapping out a rug. What rug would transition for us nicely?
I think rugs can do great things for our room. They bring in texture, they bring in color. They can completely transform a space. Yeah. So anything that has those like nub warm textures is going to be a great addition.
Whitney, thank you so much. All easy and doable swaps. And you've got a new store location where people can come shop some of these transitional pieces and even interior design services if we need it. How do we connect with you?
So you can shop our retail store in Alpine, or you can shop us online at huehem.com.
I've heard so much buzz about your retail space, so I'll have to come down and check it out. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Nice job.